Hi, it's Gina. Gina Brogan. I'm on a bike ride, so oftentimes I must stop my bike rides as the message moves through me. And right now I have a message that I really need to share with you about changing the trajectory of your life with these 3 words and how this works. Okay. So this came from a conversation with a client the other day, and every time we speak on the phone and, she says, "How are you?" I say, "Well, I'm amazing." And I've trained her to start doing that as well. Say, when people greet her, and they ask her how she's doing, to just default to, "I'm amazing." And it was the conversation that ensued after that was, she's like, "I'm so triggered to when I say that, or when I hear people say that, even when I hear you say it, it's a little triggering for me." And I'm like, "Well, tell me about that." She's like, "Well, it feels arrogant, a little bit, self-absorbed, and not in alignment." And I was like, "Okay, I can understand that." And here's my response. Oh, isn't that crazy? Yeah, well, because the reason is you're a master manifester. That's probably why. You're super dialed in, perhaps, Lauren. So anyway, this is what happened. I told her, I was explaining to her about how I started to, years ago, change my life through my affirmations and my words. And your words have so much power, not just within yourself, but around, to everybody around you. You radiate what you are feeling inside. So there's a few ways that saying "I am amazing" can change the trajectory of your life, just through saying it every day, saying it to everybody you meet, everybody who says, "How are you?" And you say, "Well, I'm amazing, how are you?" In that very, very moment, what happens is, you're giving them something unexpected. What is the normal default when somebody says, "How are you?" "Oh, I'm great, but wishing the weather would change." "I'm great, getting over a cold." "I'm great, I wish it was, I wish it didn't have to go to work," or whatever. There's always a qualifier, right? There's always some kind of like, "I'm okay, but," or, "I'm fine." The energy behind it may not be really that in alignment with the words, but you can't help but say, "I'm amazing," with a smile on your face and putting out amazing energy. I think it's impossible. I mean, I guess you could go, "I'm amazing," but that's really not going to happen. When you get into the habit of changing the way that you speak in every aspect of your life, within yourself, work on those inner conversations. "I'm amazing, I'm amazing, I am awesome, I am wealthy, I am healthy, I am in love with life, I am just the most amazing human to ever walk planet Earth," and people feel my amazingness. But when you just greet people with, "I'm amazing, how are you?" this is what happens. Since they are caught off guard, they will take notice, they will pay attention, they will engage in a brand new conversation than is what the normal conversation is, right? What is the normal conversation? How are you?" "I'm good, how about you?" "I'm fine." And then the conversation goes to the weather or their latest recent illness, like, please stop talking about your illnesses unless you're at your doctor's or you're actually looking for help from somebody. Don't talk about your illnesses. You're just regurgitating more and more of what you don't want, right? Ask yourself why you talk about your illnesses a lot. Why don't you ask yourself in your journal, what am I getting out of this? What am I really getting out of talking about what's not working in my life? And I talk about illness so much, or not talking about illness, because it seems to be the thing that people love to talk about. Sorry, I'm just gonna, wipe off my lens, make sure it's clear. So when you say to somebody, "I'm amazing, how about you?" You're catching them off guard and calling them to take notice. B, you're changing the trajectory of that conversation. It suddenly goes from average, normal, boring, everyday conversation to, "Really? Well, why? What is making you amazing?" And you can just answer with either actual real things that are making you feel amazing or be amazing, or you can just say, well, that I'm above ground, that the sun came up today and I have another opportunity to radiate love, or I'm just here creating amazing energy in my body and my life, and I'm radiating it everywhere I go. Like that, do you see how that literally changes the trajectory of the conversation? And when you start changing each and every conversation that comes across your experience, do you see how you're changing the trajectory and the shape of your absolute life? This stuff, you guys, is not trivial, it's not pretend, and it's completely life-changing. So I challenge you to go out. I encourage you, I invite you. Every single conversation you have today, when somebody greets you and they say, how are you? Just give them, I'm amazing. And you? And let them match you. You're inviting people to meet you at this new vibration, and they will either meet you at that new vibration or they will evaporate from your life experience. And that is how you begin to immerse yourself in environments of higher vibration. That is how you begin to call in more experiences of high vibration, and that's how you raise your own vibration. One little action, thought, word, moment at a time. This is how you turn up the dial in your life, how you raise your vibration, and how you literally call in more of everything you desire. You speak it in. It starts with your inner conversations, okay? So I hope this has been helpful. I want to hear from you. I want to hear comments from you. Gina, I did it, I tried it, and I see what you're talking about. Everything changed for me when I started to greet the coffee person at Starbucks or Pizza or wherever, or with I'm amazing, or the grocery person, or the bank person, or my husband, my wife, my friends, my clients, everybody I interacted with. I started to change the conversation and the trajectory of my life with these 3 little words. Comment, report, let me know. And if you want to know more about all of this work that I do to help people change their lives, healing from the inside out, come to my website, come to my Facebook page, reach out to me, comment, how can I work with you more? I have all kinds of ways to work together, from free ways to one-on-one ways. There's so many ways. And I have a new retreat I'm just started promoting. This retreat is with Alex Cooley and I. She is from Pathfinder Yoga Retreats. This is in Northern California. You can find out all the information about this amazing 4-day experience coming up in May. And I urge you to just start to use those 3 little words. Hello, Sally, how are you? So somebody post in the comments right now the 3 little words that are going to change the trajectory of your life, and I will talk to you later. Oh, I have to show you a little excerpt from my past life. Do you see that building right there? That window right there? It's on the 2nd floor down and the 2nd window over. That is where I used to work. I used to be confined in that cement prison cell, dreaming of the life that I'm living right now, dreaming of the opportunity to be riding my bike to the beach in the middle of a Monday afternoon. And here I am living it, creating retreats, creating opportunities for people to come together, gather together, and create their next level lives. You guys, start from the inside out and watch as you start changing your inner conversations and creating the life you actually desire. And one of the other things to do not observe what you don't want to be true. Don't put your attention on it. Only put your attention on that which you desire. Assume the feeling of the wish is fulfilled and act as if. Okay, I'm about to hop on my bike. Thank you so much. I will talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.